Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video in Azure Data Factory playlist. So today we are going to learn about how we can able to move our Excel files from Azure Data Lake Gen2 to Azure Blob Storage. So in this series we have learned about how to create an linked service and dataset in Azure Data Factory and how we can able to use those integration runtime and linked services to perform our data integrations. So if you haven't seen those videos, I highly recommend you to watch all the videos so you can understand all the concepts in this video better. So today we are going to see a live demonstration of how to create a linked service and dataset to copy our Excel file from Azure Blob Storage and Azure ADLS Gen2. So let us get started. So let us see what is Azure Blob Storage and Azure Data Lake Gen2. So this is a cloud storage service provided by Azure. So we can able to store your semi-structured and unstructured data in scalable format in your Azure Blob or ADLS Gen2 account. So we can able to perform storage in a hierarchical format in Azure Data Lake Gen2. So it provides highly secured access for your data, and it offers you to store your log files, also your files, audios and video formats. So there are a few key features available in Azure Blob Storage or ADLS Gen2 account. So these storage accounts provide you a robust security for your data. So Azure will handle all the access controls and access policies for your storage, and you can able to securely store your data in cloud storages. And there are several access tiers available for you. So you can able to configure hot, cool and archive tiers for your data storage, and you can able to perform the compute based on those access tiers. So basically we have learned about what is a hot and what is cool tiers in Azure Blob Storages. So also we have a backup recovery for our data in geo redundant policies. So you can able to access your data in multiple regions. So these are some of the key features available in Azure Blob Storage. So today we are going to see a use case where we are going to move Excel file from Azure Data Lake Gen2 through the copy activity in data pipelines. We can able to perform the copy action with the help of a integration runtime, linked service and dataset. So we are going to move the Excel file to the blob storage with the help of access key authentication. So we are going to, there are several kind of authentications available for you in the linked service to connect to the blob or ADLS Gen2 account. So we are going to access those files with the help of access keys. So let us follow up the procedures. First, to connect to Azure Blob Storage, you need to create the linked service based on the integration runtime, and in this linked service you need to provide the connection string, which is the endpoint and the access keys for the storage account that you are going to connect. And secondly, you need to create a dataset which refers to which file you are going to copy, and you need to define the container, the file path and the file name in the dataset that you are going to create. So with the help of this linked service and dataset, we are going to copy the Excel file that is available in our Azure Data Lake Gen2 to the Azure Blob Storage. So let us get into the Azure Portal and start the demo. So here I am inside my Azure Portal. So we have created our Azure Data Lake Gen2 account earlier in our previous video. So let us click on this Data Lake Gen2 account. So already we have seen this. We can able to store all our data inside the containers. So let me click on the containers. So we have created a sample container. Inside this we have a demo folder available for us. Let us click on this demo folder. So here I am going to upload an Excel file from my local storage. So let me click on this browse files. So I have a test Excel file available for me in my local computer. So let me click on this and click on open. So let me click upload. So you can see I have uploaded the text.excel file into my Azure Data Lake Gen2. So let me navigate to my Azure Data Factory to move this to the Azure Blob Storage. So navigate to the Azure Data Factory service and click on Launch Studio. So under this Azure Data Factory Studio, you can able to navigate to the Manage tab, where we can able to create a linked service for us. So we have already configured the integration runtimes for us. So we have Azure Auto-Resolve integration runtime and a self-hosted integration runtime. So first let us create a linked service for our Azure Data Lake Gen2. So click on New Linked Service and search for Azure Data Lake Gen2. So here you can find the resource. Click on Continue. So we need to provide a name for this linked service. So let me provide as ls underscore the name of the linked service, ADLS South India. So we need to select the integration runtime. So as this is a cloud storage, we can able to select this Auto-Resolve integration runtime, and you can see there are several authentication type available for us. So we are going to see how this account key authentication will work for us. So let me click on this account key, and you can able to see this available subscription for you. And once you select the subscription, you can able to see all the storage accounts listed under the subscription. So we can able to select the ADLS Gen2 account over here, and once you enter this, you can able to test the connection and it succeeds. So if you have the storage account inside your subscription, you can able to fetch it from here. So if your Azure Data Lake Gen2 account resides on another Azure Portal, so if you need to access those storage accounts, you can click on this enter manually. So here you need to provide the endpoint of your Azure ADLS Gen2 account, and you need to provide the access key for that. So how we can get this endpoint and an access key? So here you can navigate to the Azure Portal. So let us get into the ADLS Gen2 account again. So here in the left hand side, you can just scroll down. Under the settings, you can find the endpoints available for you. So under the settings, you can click on this endpoint and just scroll down. You can see the data lake storage option available for you. Here you can find the primary endpoint, which is the endpoint of the ADLS Gen2 account. You can just copy this and paste it here in the URL, and then you can just scroll up. You can find the access keys in the security and network tab. Over here you can able to find the keys. So you can have key 1 and key 2. Just click on show and you can able to copy the keys. Once you have copied the key, you can able to paste this here. So once you have provided the endpoint action, so the connection has been successful. So this is not an recommended format to use the password, account key and the URL directly in this Azure Data Factory. So there is Azure Key Vault, which is a Azure resource available for us, where you can securely store your credentials and access those credentials with this Azure Key Vault secrets. So in our upcoming videos, we will learn about what is Azure Key Vault and how you can able to store your passwords and certificates in Azure Key Vault and securely manage those in Azure Data Factory. So now we can just click on this create linked service for this ADLS Gen2 account. So let us go to the author tab. So here you can able to create a dataset for this linked service. So let me click on new dataset. Let me click on Azure Data Lake Gen2. So let us click on this. Let me select as Excel file and click on continue. So here you can able to provide the name for this data source. So let me provide as dataset ADLS South India Excel. So in this, let me select the linked service that we have created already. So here, once you have created, you can able to select the container, directory and the file name. So let me click on browse. So you can able to see the sample container that is available for me. So let me click on this sample folder. Under the demo, you can able to select this text.xl file. So let me click on OK. So here I have selected the text file, Excel file that has been available for me. Let me click on the sheet that I am going to migrate. So I need to migrate this salary sheet of this text file to the Azure Blob Storage. So let me enable this first row as header. So I have the header in the first row. So let me click on this and click on OK. So the dataset will be created. So this is the one way to create an linked service and a dataset in Azure Data Factory. So we can also create the linked service and datasets while during the copy activity. So let us create that as well. Let me create a new pipeline. You can able to provide the name for your pipeline. So let me provide as p_ADLS 2 blob Excel. So let me hover this move and transform where you can find the copy activity. You can just drag it to the canvas. So now we have the copy activity over here. So we can able to provide the name for your copy activity. So let me provide as copy Excel from ADLS to blob. So here in this copy activity we have several configurations that you can able to activate and deactivate this activity. So while you have deactivated during the pipeline run, this will not be executed. So we have the timeout option for us. So once the execution of this particular activity exceeds 12 hours, then the particular activity will be marked as timeout error. So we have a retry option for us. So we can able to retry the particular service after the failure of the pipeline runs. So we have the retry intervals as well. So let me click on this source and we can able to create the source itself from here. So we have created already. So we can drop down this. We can select this dataset ADLS South India Excel we have created recently. So we have provided all the configuration in the datasets itself. Let us just get into the sync. So here we can click new and click on this Azure Blob Storage that we are going to set as the destination. So I need the destination file as a CSV or JSON file. So let me click on this CSV file. Let me click on continue. So we can provide the name as dataset blob CSV. So here you need to select the linked service. So we currently don't have any linked service for our Azure Blob Storage. So let me click on new to create a new linked service. Let me provide as ls blob South India. So here you need to select the auto resolve integration runtime and the account key. So here you can able to drop down and select the Azure subscription, and you can able to select the blob storage or you can able to find the endpoint and access keys available for you in your blob storage as well. So let me navigate to the blob storage. So inside this blob storage you can just see the container where we have already created a container sample, and you can see there is no file available for us. So once you have run the pipeline, you can able to see the CSV file available for you in this sample folder. So here you can find the endpoints in the settings where you can see the blobs services. Here you find the blob endpoint, so you can able to copy this endpoint, and also you can find the access keys in this security and networks tabs. So you can able to copy the key from here itself, and you can able to configure over here. So let me click on test connection. So let me create this link service. So in Azure Data Factory, while creating a dataset or a pipeline or a link service, the resources might not be deployed actually inside the Azure Data Factory. Once you have created those, you need to publish all the changes to affect in Azure Data Factory, but the link service will be automatically deployed to the Azure Blob to the Azure Data Factory once you have created. So let me provide the name for the file. Let me provide us test.csv. So let me click on the first row as header and click on OK. So let me click on none and click on OK. So once you have created, you can just click on open to see the dataset available for you. Here I have provided that text.csv, so we can also able to browse the path. So I need to put the file inside this sample folder. So let me click on the sample, and we can able to provide the name for our file. So we can also provide a sample.csv. So once you have created the source and the sink, here we can see the mapping of our files. So we have user properties as well. So let us see all those things. So first let us just validate this copy activity. So there is no validation error. So once you have validated, you can just click on this debug run to see whether the pipeline executes successfully. Just click on refresh. The pipeline is currently in progress. So it got succeeded. So you can able to click on this input and output. The input is from an external storage, which is an Azure Blob Storage. We have provided the Excel file as our source. You can able to click on this eye icon, so you can able to see our source is Azure ADLS Gen2, and we have moved to Azure Blob Storage. So we have moved one file from the source to the destination. So we have loaded 10 rows in the file. So you can also see how many bytes of data that has been transferred, all those things in this as well. Once you are debugging the pipelines, it will not be stored in the pipeline runs. So you cannot able to monitor those pipeline runs with debug. So only the pipeline runs that has been triggered, and also the pipelines that has been triggered with scheduled runs will be noted in the pipeline monitor. So we can just verify whether the file has been moved. You can just go to the containers. Under the container, we can go to the sample container. You can see we have the sample.csv file available for us inside our blob storage. So you can just click on this edit to view the file. So you can just click on the preview. So this is the data that is available for us in the Excel that we have loaded in the Azure Data Lake Gen 2. So this is the use of copy activity in Azure Data Factory. So we have created a linked service and a data set to move the Excel file from Azure Data Lake Gen 2 to the CSV file in Blob Storage using the access key authentication. So in our further videos we can discuss all other authentications as well. So let us publish all the changes. So once you publish the changes to the cloud, it will be stored in your Azure Data Factory. So I hope you have understood how you can able to create a linked service for your Azure Data Lake Gen 2 or Blob Storage with the help of access key authentication with the endpoint and access keys. So if you find this video is helpful for you, please like and share with your friends. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.